Yeah, I sent a presentation. If you can, is it possible for you to share? I sent a presentation to what's his name? Dr. Kelchandra. Kelchandra.
Yes, ma'am, we have received the presentation slides.
Can you use them? By
Sure,
the time
ma'am.
I can start introduction, something you can fix it, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So how many people are here?
It's a bit less today, I think, because of the weather. It's raining outside in the
Is it
morning,
raining?
that's why.
Alright.
Hopefully,
Okay.
the students will join later on.
Okay. So it is whether you're on first year student?
Yes, all of them are B.Tech first year students, ma'am.
Okay, B.Tech first year. How are you feeling, all of you? Excitement?
Fine, excited.
Yeah. So I'm Dr. Snigdha, and I come to NIT Manipur every month, and I was supposed to come today also to see you all face to face. The whole idea was to take this session face to face with all of you. Something happened and I could not manage a little last minute. I could not go, but NIT Manipur is my favorite place. I love to come there every month, and so today unfortunately we have to do it through online class, but I promise next time when I come there, I will meet all of you one more time. Okay?
Yes, ma'am, we're waiting for your visit soon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
So let me tell you a bit about me first, because all who is talking to you, you need to know who is she, because from where she has come, right? How many of you know me, or who am I, and nobody, right? Nobody, okay. So I was so maybe 20 years back, I was sitting in your place, okay? Like all of you are student now, also a student maybe 20 years back, okay? And I'm not an engineer, I'm an MBA from IIM Bangalore, and then I have done my PhD in marketing from IIT Delhi. And I worked with all startups and brands for almost 22 years now. And so I work with brands like GE Capital, ITC, Flipkart. How many of you know Flipkart? Okay, you don't do online shopping? Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra. How many of you know Flipkart, Myntra, Amazon? Very less people know Flipkart. Huh? Why? They don't do online shopping, it seems. Okay, so I was one of the founding member of Flipkart. So when Flipkart was small, it was not this big. So we started Flipkart at that time, long time back. Okay. Then I worked with many other startup companies, and now I started my own startup. Okay. So many of you who are sitting there today in the classroom will also become a startup owner someday. How many of you want to become a startup owner? You want to do your own business? Only one?
What about the rest? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, oh.
Okay. Okay, so let me tell you, this is how it starts. Okay. At this point in time, you just think that I want to complete my study and you don't know what is going to happen in your life, right? So, but over a period of 4 years they have, right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
4 years. The 4 years will change your life completely. Okay? So, can we just go to the presentation now? So what we are going to talk today is
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, let me just give a brief introduction. I have also prepared your profile also.
do that.
Okay, sure. While we wait for the presentation, let me do the introduction again for ma'am. So it is my privilege to introduce today's distinct guest, a visionary leader, strategist, and mentor, Dr. Sindha Mazinder. Dr. Mazinder is a business and strategic consultant, happiness coach, startup mentor, and an IDEO certified design thinker. Over the year, she has built an extraordinary career working with some of the biggest names in the world like GE, ITC Hotels, Flipkart, DHL, ID5, and Shadowfax. At Flipkart, she headed customer experience design and strategy, and at DHL, she served as a chief experience officer. She later became the Chief Operating Officer at ID5 and the Vice President at Shadowfax before founding her own venture, Trend Self Consulting, which helps business and startups grow with innovation and purpose. She is also deeply passionate about education and youth empowerment. As a mentor at NIT Manipur and NIT Patna, under the Ministry of Education, she is helping young minds to build entrepreneurial mindsets and future leaders. Her academic journey is equally inspiring. She holds a PhD in Services Marketing from the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, a management degree from IIM Bangalore, a company secretary qualification from ICSI, and also trained in design thinking and innovation at the National University of Singapore. Her journey proves that with passion, creativity, and the right mindset, anything is possible. So students, get ready to be inspired, to learn and to dream bigger than ever before, because in the next few moments, you will hear from someone who truly believes in turning ideas into impact. So, students, kindly join me in warmly welcoming our guest speaker, that is Dr. Sindha Mazumdar. With a huge round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So what we are going to talk about today is the engineers who are entrepreneurs. Okay. And let me start with one thing that I'm an MBA, I'm not an engineer. Okay. And I have worked under all engineers my whole life. Okay. So all the founders in the startup world that I have reported to, I have worked with, they all come from engineering background. And today we will show in our presentation that they were not elderly, 50 years old people. They were all people like you who are sitting in this classroom today. And they started from the college room or from the hostel. Okay, so you may not know what you want to do right now, but I'm sure over a period of time, you will also reach there where they have done. Okay, so when it comes to entrepreneurship, what is entrepreneurship? entrepreneurship doesn't mean that you will only become a startup owner. Okay, you can also become a startup owner. I'm sure if 50 of you are sitting there, 2, 3 will open up their own organization, your own startup, right? But a lot of you might go and join a college as a faculty, or you will join a government as an employee, or you will become a corporate, some job that you will take. So wherever you go, it is very important that you should have an entrepreneur mindset. So we will see, during this presentation, we will see what is really an entrepreneur mindset means. So we all have ideas. You can have your own company, or you can go and do a job somewhere. Like for example, if your supervisor, your manager gives you some work, and you have an idea to how to do that work, that is also an idea, right? So how do you create that idea into something impactful? The idea is just an idea. It's a thought. It's just you think about something, right? How you convert that idea into impact is something that we will going to see here. So I've prepared this today, especially for this orientation program for you, which is entrepreneurial engineers, because I've always seen all engineers, they have an entrepreneurial mindset. Are you all excited about it? I can't hear anything. Yes, no, maybe. Are you all excited about this? Next slide. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Okay. How many of you who are sitting in this room right now, you just want to have a job? You joined engineering college because you want to have a job. How many of you? Raise your hand. You joined because you just want to have a job. Next slide, please. I can't see. Okay. So, all right. So, how many of you just want to run in a treadmill every day? You want to run, you feel very excited to run in a treadmill. You go for exercise or you run the whole day, and it gives you a lot of energy. How many? No, just be there. How many of you want to take a rocket and go to the space? How many of you feel like to go and see what is happening in the space, and you want to take a rocket and you want to go to the space? How many of you? Very less people. And you don't feel excited about going to the space to see what is happening in the space. You're happy so much in this world. So this is the difference between the old path and the new path. So gone are the days when people were coming to the classroom to do a degree, get a job, and do a career. It is gone. Okay? What is the new path? The new path is people have a lot of curiosity, like taking a rocket and going to the space, right? And they want to solve problem. And when they want to solve problem, there is an idea of a startup that comes. The whole idea of a startup is not really a stable job. The whole idea of a startup is to create impact in the country or in the world. You know, our Prime Minister keeps on saying that the impact of your life is not to go and do a job. The impact of your life is to create job for people. How many of you want to create job for others? How many of you at some point in time want to create job, create employment for other people? Good. So really go back with that. So when I say, then only change, okay? Okay. So see, the whole thing is that I have seen there is a shift in the engineering. Engineers are no longer just about getting a job. Okay, you are very young, you just joined today. You don't have to think that way right now. But over the period of 4 years, you will remember what I'm telling you today. You came here to get a job, I understand. But in the next 4 years, you will see your entire life will change. And you will think that I don't want a job, I want to create jobs for other people. Okay? And you will see there is a shift in the next 4 years. So, entrepreneurial mindset is where engineers become an innovator, a change maker, and they create impact as creators. Okay, engineers are the best of the creators. They have created amazing things in this world. Okay, now let's see what they have done. So all these people that I'm going to talk to you about, they were all as simple as ordinary. They thought they're ordinary. Like you also thinking that I'm ordinary. You can't do so much. I can only get a job. We all start this way. But over a period of time, something shifted. And they became something which is entrepreneurial. Okay, let's go to the next level. So, the first startup of India, which is an Indian startup. How many of you know that the first Indian startup which became famous and became popular, it was Flipkart? How many of you know about it? Raise your hand. Okay. So Amazon is a foreign company. Amazon is not an Indian company. They came from Seattle, US. So these two engineers from IIT Delhi, one is Sachin Bansal, another is Binny Bansal. Okay, they came from IIT Delhi. They were students. They just passed out from the college, and then they started working with Amazon. They worked with Amazon for 7 months. Then they realized that India do not have a platform like Amazon, and India needs a startup, and they can do much better. They quit Amazon. They had a very good pay package. They were earning a lot of money in Amazon. I know about them very well because I worked with them. Okay, so they quit the Amazon job, and then they started Flipkart with 2 lakhs of rupees. So Flipkart was started with 2 lakhs. Only 2 lakhs. Okay? And Flipkart started selling books. The first 3 years, Flipkart only sold books. They had a small 2 BHK in Bangalore, Kormangla. They started from there. So when the first order came, they didn't have the book with them. Okay? So they had to, I remember Binny taking a scooty and going to all over Bangalore to find that book. Finally, there is this one shop called Sangeeta Book House where they found this book and then they delivered it to the customer. Okay? That is how Flipkart started. How big is Flipkart right now? It is one of the biggest company in India, right? So it started by 2 young kids, 2 young students like you, right from the college, with 2 lakhs rupees in a 2 BHK flat. Flipkart is $16 billion valuation. Flipkart का जो value है in today's date, and they are acquired by Walmart now. which is 16 billion. Can someone calculate how much is 16 billion in Indian money? Can someone do 16 billion into 88 rupees going on? And tell me what is the valuation of Flipkart?
Two lakhs 18,000 crore.
Started with 2 lakhs by 2 engineers. Are you excited about it? How many of you are excited about it? I can't hear. If you are excited, shout. All of you. So you see, small beginnings can create a big impact. Example is Flipkart. Okay, let's move to the next one. Next slide. This is a story of ether energy. Aether energy. Okay, these are the two people, Swapnil Jain and Tarun Mehta. They are IIT Madras student. See again, engineers. IIT Madras. Okay. They started EV scooters, very smart EV scooters. Now let me tell you, when Flipkart became famous and Aether Energy just started, because they are also engineers, they are also from IIT. So the Flipkart, Sachin and Bini invested a lot of money in Aether. So this is how the ecosystem works. They support each other. Now, by the time Flipkart became famous, they made a lot of money. So they became investor of Aether Energy. Okay. So you see again here, Swapnil Jain, who is the CTO, and Tarun Mehta, who is the CEO of Aether Energy. They again come from IIT Madras. They were also students when they started. And they started smart EV scooters. And now this Aether Energy is completely backed by Hero Motors. How many of you know about Hero Motors? They're a big company. Okay, so Hero scooter nahi dekha. You all must be knowing about Hero scooters, right? So they have acquired Aether Energy. Again, you see, engineers became entrepreneurs. Okay, let's move to the next example. How many of you know them and have seen them? They're very famous people. Raise your hand. How many of you know Zerodha? They always come into the news. Zerodha. Zerodha is India's largest stockbroker. You know stock market? How many of you know stock market? Raise your hand. Okay. So stock market is the place where all the stock trading and sharing happens, right? So they have taken, so this Nitin Kamath and Nikhil Kamath, they're two brothers, okay? They started Zerodha, which is, they have not done any ads. कभी भी कोई ad नहीं आया इनका. What they did, they made trading very, very simple. Usually stock market, what we think stock market is complicated. You have to have a lot of knowledge about share prices, company valuation, and then you appoint somebody else to look after your stock, right? What they did, they made it very, very simple. They created trust and simplicity through Zerodha. And Zerodha became India's largest stockbroker. Now, who can tell me the qualification of Nitin and Nikhil? Can somebody tell me the qualification of Nitin and Nikhil? Anybody knows? Nobody? Google kar lo. Okay, I'll tell you. So, Nikhil Kamath was actually a 10th dropout. He was dropped out from the college. He don't have any formal education. Nikhil Kamath. Okay. Nitin Kamath comes from an engineering background, which is Bangalore Institute of Technology. He has done electronics and communication from Bangalore Institute of Technology. फिर से क्या हुआ? Engineers. Engineers, right? Why the students are so quiet? I cannot hear any response from them. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, but I cannot hear any noise. People are not excited, it seems. Are you excited about Nitin? Yes. So, you see again, from the two brother, one brother comes from engineering background. So engineers started stockbroking firm, which is India's largest stockbroking firms, and they're a unicorn right now. Okay, what they did, a very complicated thing like a stock market. They created a very simple and trustworthy platform, and they have created a huge market for them. Okay, next slide. So these are some of the student startups from NITs and IITs. Okay. How many of you know about Zostel? Anybody knows about Zostel? No? Okay. So Zostel is basically a hostel for backpackers. Okay. So people who have a very low budget and they don't want to pay a lot of money for their, if you want to travel or you want to go for your business trip or for your travel, and you have done a backpacking and you don't want to go and stay in the hotel or spend a lot of money, your budget is very less. So they have created that bunker type where the whole idea is a lot of networking can happen, a lot of people can happen. It's a budget friendly thing, and they can also have a lot. I have made a lot of friends while I stayed in a hostel. So this hostel was founded in August 2013 by a team of 7 people. Okay, they are all from engineering backgrounds. Okay, Dharamveer Singh Chauhan, Akhil Malik, Abhishek Bhutra, and Pavan Nanda. They originally started from Jodhpur, and then they did hostels across India and Nepal. And it has actually become a cultural experiences. Like I mentioned, when you go to a hostel, you have given shared accommodation. So जैसे हॉस्टल आपके हॉस्टल में बंकर्स नहीं होते हैं जहाँ पे आप बंकर्स में रहते हो, राइट? सो मे बी आपको गए, यू आर स्टेइंग इन वन ऑफ द बंकर and somebody from Europe, somebody from US, somebody from Sri Lanka, somebody from Thailand, so you become friends. What happens when you go and stay in a hotel? You go inside a room, you close the door, you don't meet anybody. So the whole idea of hostel is to make friends while you stay in a hotel. Okay, this was done by the engineering students. Grey Orange. Grey Orange is founded by BITS Pilani. BITS Pilani, how many of you know about BITS Pilani? It is again an engineering college. A very, very famous engineering college. It was founded by Akash Gupta, Samay Kohli, and Fulton Den. Okay? Akash Gupta and Samay Kohli started as a campus robotic institute. So this is all about robotics. And they have actually won awards internationally. They all come from student, और मैं आपको बताना चाहती हूँ कि all these things started when there were students in the college. वो college में student थे, आप ही की तरह, like all of you sitting there, there were also students there. The 5 students gathered together, they said, we have an idea, can we work on this? And a startup formed. Okay? Another very IIT Kharagpur, Shailesh Gupta and Sumit Ranka, and with a medical doctor, Dr. Ritesh Malik, they created something called Innovate. Okay, Innovate is actually a co-working space. You know how many of you know co-working space? Co-working space क्या होता है? Ma'am, can you ask somebody what is a co-working space?
Hello, ma'am. A co-working space is like a cafe where we can work with some snacks like US have started
Right. So
Starbucks.
it is really a cafe. It is a office. Very good. Only correction is it is not a cafe. It is a office. It's a proper office. It has a cafe. Okay. It's like a shared office space. So Innovate is one of the best co-working space in Delhi that was also started by IIT Kharagpur engineers. Okay. So can you see how engineers अपने अपने कॉलेज में बैठ के अपने हॉस्टल में बैठ के अपने रूम में बैठ के how they have created startups? They just had one idea and they created a company out of that. They created employment out of this. Okay, next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, I have purposely kept this because this is a very good example from Northeast. How many of you know Zizera? How many of you know Zizera? Anybody knows Zizera? No? They're based out of Shillong. They are into organic spices and honey. Okay? What they have done, these are the two foreigners, they came in India, they found that this product is very good, they created a product out of that, they created a complete business out of it, okay? They have empowered the farmers and they provide the authentic spices and honey. So they have solved a local problem, for example, farmers ये produce करते हैं honey and spices, they don't know what to do with that. They created a platform for the farmers. What is the outcome? Who can tell me what is the outcome of this? Farmers के पास बहुत product है. I have created a company which can sell those products. What is the outcome? What will happen now? How are you helping them?
More profit for the farmers.
Yes, and
They can sell it fresh. It cannot rot.
right, and
And they have
It
a
is-
profit for meat selling purposes are not there.
right, very good, and
That's it.
that's not it. There's something more. You are generating jobs for people, right?
Middleman commissions are cut, so it is good for the farmers that he get a fair price and good for the consumer.
Very good. And also you are bringing a local product produced by the local farmers to the world at a global platform. अभी what is the Prime Minister saying in all his speech? Prime Minister सुनते हो सब PM मोदी को उनके स्पीच सुनते हैं हम तो वो क्या बोल रहा है? What is he talking these days? Anybody? He's talking a lot in the recent speeches. What is he talking? Nobody knows? He's talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat. What is Atmanirbhar Bharat?
Ma'am, Ladli Behan Yojana.
Okay, so what is it?
Program to empower women.
Okay, now not only women that he's talking, that can be one of the part of it. He is also talking about how to promote India, the local, and taking them to the global platform, right? He is talking about more Indian product supplying to the foreign market. पहले हम foreign से चीजें लेके आते थे. We used to procure, get everything from the foreign. Now he is saying that we can produce and supply to the world. It's the opposite, right? So that is Atmanirbhar Bharat, that we will produce. We have a lot of resources. We have everything in India. Why can't we just become so independent about us that हम अपना तो consume करेंगे ही, and we will also sell to the outside world. So this is what they are doing. They are solving a local problem by becoming global. Do you all understand what Jazeera is doing? Local product को इन्होंने global बनाया. Is it clear so far? Shout. Okay. Next slide. They know how to shout very well. Very good shouting.
Yes, ma'am.
So, see, why I want to talk about this, because last 3-4 months that I'm going to Manipur and I'm going to other east and northeast India like Patna, Meghalaya and all that, I'm also very surprised that there's so much of opportunity lies in east and northwest part of India to build something new or to create something different. The areas where we can look into is agriculture and food processing, ecotourism and culture, energy sustainability, handloom. जो हमारी fabrics है, like for example, in Manipur, how many of you know about this girl? Lokpak Lake के पास है, there is this one lady. She is producing fiber from lotus stem. How many of you know about her? I can't hear. What is he saying?
Ma'am, I know how fibers are made from lotus stems. I have watched videos on YouTube.
You watch videos, but have you ever gone and met this girl who was creating beautiful fabrics out of lotus stem?
No, ma'am, I don't know about that girl.
You don't know about it. Sitting in Gurgaon, I know about it.
Ma'am, they didn't have a chance to visit Loktak Lake.
Ah, okay. So please go and have a look. Meet her. Next time I'll go, all of us will go together, okay, to meet her. Okay? So on my next visit in Manipur, I want to go and meet this girl, and we all can go together to meet her. Okay? But don't you think it's amazing that a local product is converted into and she is giving employment to the rural women to create fiber out of it, creating beautiful. And you know how much this toll cost? Around 20,000. So if we sell these stones in Canada, US, Europe, you can make huge money out of it. It's a very good startup idea. Isn't it? What do you think?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Of course, India have a rich culture, and many states have their own good clothes and designs. But the problem is that that design is not open in the global platform. Yeah.
Right.
if we create a platform where we go to the villages and we see their art and we present them on the global platform, then the world will recognize and we can get profit from that. Yeah.
Big round of applause for what he said. He is just bang on. He is completely correct. Very good. Amazing. I think you identified the issue. So we have beautiful arts and heritage and culture in India, which is not promoted on the global platform. So we can create some platform where we can procure from them. We create designs out of our art and we can sell on the global platform. We can earn a lot of money and we can generate a lot of job for them, right? Okay. So what is the message here? Why I'm talking about opportunities about East and Northeast? So we are saying that we have a lot of culture and a lot of opportunity, and one of you, I'm sure, today is thinking about something that you want to do in the next 4 years. How many of you never thought before this session and now suddenly thinking that yes, I can do this? Raise your hand. How many of you now thinking that yes, I can do this? I can't see any hand. Nobody is interested. You still want a job. You still want a job, or anybody now is excited to have their own business? How many hands? I cannot see. Can someone count and tell me how many hands? Now I see a lot of hands.
15.
Very good. Out of 15, even 5 people come up with a startup, I'm done today. I will be very happy that I spoke to you all. Okay, next slide. Okay, now we have seen how people have built the startups and all that, right? So when entrepreneurs, how many of you know what is entrepreneurship? If you don't know, let me tell you. Entrepreneurship means, now forget about you making a business. You can always go and start your own business. That is the highest form of entrepreneurship. Now you don't want to do a business, which is okay. Okay, I don't want to take risk. I want to first do my job and then I will see. I think majority of you must be thinking that okay, पहले तो जॉब कर लो 2-3 साल फिर we will see. First I need to earn money. First I need. But the thought is there inside somewhere that yes, I want to do it, but may not be now. What you can do is wherever you go, if you have the mindset, entrepreneur mindset is all about taking responsibility, taking accountability. Okay, देखो gone are those days when job was security. Job अभी कहीं पे भी security नाम की कोई चीज है अभी बताओ? Tell me, is there any security guaranteed anywhere? कहीं पे भी security है आज के डेट पे? There is no security anywhere. Okay, anything can happen. Previously, I did job for 22 years thinking that this is my secured. Like I get salary every month. I get this much, so my life is secure. I've seen people losing job. I've seen company come, they just say, okay, over 2,000 people out, 4,000 people out. It is happening all over the world, right? Now, the people who are valued even in the organization are the people who have entrepreneurial mindset. So it's very important that from today onwards, till the last day of your life, you should behave like an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter whether you want to do a job, you want to start your business, you want to become a faculty member, you want to take up a government job. Wherever you go, you have to drive changes. Okay, so engineers basically drive changes, and I have seen be it agriculture, be it healthcare, be it energy, be it transport. अभी नया हो गया है AI. So even if you tomorrow take up a job, say in Amazon, okay, you should be an entrepreneur in your job. When I say an entrepreneur in my job, the next slide, ma'am. Engineers are a change maker everywhere. So even if you have a job, you should become the change maker. You should come up with an idea. So if you have a job, you will have a manager. The manager will come and tell you, okay, this is a problem that I'm facing. Now what will you do? You will say, yes, sir, I know, but what can I do about it? Do you say this? Or you will say, okay, let me see what can I do about it. Can I solve this problem? That is also an entrepreneur mindset. So I have worked with a lot of engineers in the last 22 years, and I've seen that wherever there are engineers, they have always created a change. So please make sure that wherever you go, you bring some changes there. That is an entrepreneur mindset. You also have to be taking responsibility. You cannot just say, this is not my job. When you run your own organization, you say, this is not my job, you say that, you don't say, right? Because you are the owner of the company, you always say, this is my job. कोई नहीं करेगा तो मैं करूँगी, because it is my company, right? Everywhere that you go and do the job, you should always take the responsibility of that job, saying that, okay, this is my job. So every job is actually every business for you. So that is how you build entrepreneur mindset. Next slide. Okay, I actually thought I will do this, but, because my program changed. I actually thought that I'll be there and I will do some exercise with you. I cannot do this because I am not there. But what I want all of you to do is, ma'am, आप ये इनको you can give it to the as a classroom study also. That all of them like can form 3-4 groups, and they can come up with some idea. So, say for example, how you can improve the hostel that you are staying, or how you can help the farmers in Manipur, right? Like that. So maybe next time when I go, I will surely speak to you all, and I will see what solution that you have suggested, or what can you do. Can we do that next time when I come? Today I don't think we can do it because I'm not there. But can you all take it as an exercise, do a homework and come back to me when I come next month? I can't hear.
Yes, ma'am?
Yeah. So what I'm saying, to divide them into 4 to 5 groups, okay? And just tell them to do 10 to 12-minute exercise. Not now, later.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? Later, not now. Okay? And they can come up with one idea that, okay, this is something that I want to do. So next time when I come, I will meet them again. Okay?
Okay, ma'am, sure.
Next slide. So what have you seen so far? All that last 50 minutes that I'm talking, what have you seen? You see that all ideas start small. Flipkart only started with books. Okay? Everything starts small, but then a lot of collaboration matters. People come on the, like when once you start, you get somebody, 5-10 people collaborate, and then something happens, right? And what we have also learned, that entrepreneurship is what? It's a mindset. You can have your own business or you can have your own job or whatever. It's all about mindset, that how you looking into your job. Don't do a job like just routine task, like 9 to 6. मुझे तो जाना है, ये करना है और पैसे के लिए कर रहे हो और वापस आ रहे हो. No, that doesn't work. You have to take the ownership. You have to have the mindset of an owner in your organization. This is the lesson that we are learning. Okay? Next, please. So if anybody wants to start Like say, I know some people said that they have an idea, very few people, but they said that they have ideas, right? In the beginning, you raised your hand, you said, yes, I have idea. So, if you have any idea, you can start small mini projects, okay? And don't you think it's better to do something and fail rather than regret your whole life? So I should have done that. मेरे को करना चाहिए था पर मैंने किया नहीं. Right? How many of you think that you should not have a regret in your life if you have an idea? You should at least try, fail, but at least try. How many of you think so? How many of you think that you should at least give it a try, even if you fail? Right, I can see some hands. So if you have an idea, you are very curious about it, you can, okay, you are studying engineering, you should do that, there is no doubt about it. But you can also take maybe 5 minutes a day to do research, come up with small mini projects, and then you come up with a prototype or you come up with a small idea. Even if you fail, that's fine, but let's do it. How many of you want to do this? Even if you fail, you want to do something. I can see 2-3 hands. Very good. I'm with you. Even if you fail, that's fine, but please give it a try. Okay? Next slide, please. So be courageous, be curious, be creative, be committed. So these are the entrepreneurial mindset nuggets, small nuggets. You always have to be curious. If you are not curious, you don't have any excitement only in life. Yeah. You just come, do, go. What is life without a curiosity? You always have to be curious. Now, if you have a project in your mind, you are curious about it, you should be courageous. Like I said, fail, but do it. Be courageous. When you see a problem, there is some creativity around it. That is opportunity for you. And if you want to be a startup owner, you have to be committed to that. You cannot. So, startup is all about challenges. But if you are committed to those challenges and you do not give up on it, your success is guaranteed for sure. You cannot give up. You have to be always committed to your idea. Even if you are at a job, मान लो आपको स्टार्टअप नहीं करना, आपको जॉब करनी है. You have gone for a job. Your job is only secured if you always have a curiosity about what you're doing. You are very courageous to take up new jobs, new ideas, new roles. You show a lot of innovation and creativity, and you are very committed to your job. These are the 4 things even if you are into job. So be it a business or be it a job, these 4 things are sacrosanct. You cannot compromise on these 4 things. Clear? How many of you are clear about entrepreneurial mindset? Raise your hand. Nobody is clear. Can someone explain what is an entrepreneurial mindset? Can someone just mention to me what is an entrepreneurial mindset?
Hello, ma'am.
Your name, please.
Hello.
Yes, your name.
Ma'am, my name is Manthan Sahu and
Yeah, Manthan.
ma'am, entrepreneur mindset means we have to solve a problem. We have to identify a problem and we have to work on them. We have to build a small projects and try to solve that in a easier way. And we have to help the peoples and we have to build a system.
Very good.
The problems are coming, but we have to never give up attitude.
Very
Have
good.
very positive mindset.
Very nice.
And
Yes.
we have to work continuously on our dreams and projects.
Very good.
And
Right.
We have to be very courageous people, and
And committed to your ideas and your job and your goals, right?
yes, ma'am. He
Very
always
nice.
confident on our ideas.
Clap for him. Great. Thank you. You are absolutely right. Let's move to the next slide. Who is he? Anybody knows him?
Elon Musk.
We don't know the Bansals, but we know the Elon Musk. Wow, great. So this is the impact that he has created, right? Do you know his degree? Anybody knows Elon Musk's degree?
He is a dropper, ma'am.
He's a dropper from. He's a very educated person, by the way. Huh? Can someone do a Google and tell me? Do a Google and read. Tell me what is this qualification?
A Bachelor of Art in Physics from University of Pennsylvania and a Bachelor of Science in Economics from Wharton School.
Yes, both are very famous schools in US. And then what happened? Then what happened? Then something happened. He studied more. Then he was doing PhD in applied physics from Stanford University and left after 2 days.
Hello. Ma'am, they have dropped out Stanford in just 2 days.
Yes. So he was dropped out. He himself dropped himself out. He was doing applied physics with PhD from Stanford University. Okay. So the man comes with great qualification. What he did that nobody could do. Okay. He created world's best impactful companies, Tesla, Cefex, Neuralink, and all that. He could have just had a very good job and can just earn a lot of money from doing a job, right? Again, somebody coming from physics and engineering background became an entrepreneur, created huge global impact. Do you feel inspired by looking into what he has done as an engineer? How many of you just cheer for him? Are we excited about Elon Musk, what he has done? Do we also see us in his place at some point in time? If he can do it, can you do it? Yes or no? If Elon Musk has done this, can you do it? No? जोर से can't hear. I can't hear. Where is the Josh?
Yes, ma'am.
सब मिलके बोलो. Everybody together said yes.
Yeah. Ma'am.
Very good. Next slide. Can you just click on this link and show them this video, please? Yeah. Is this not opening?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Is this
Good
not
afternoon,
opening?
everyone.
Can someone reply?
We all have this one life to live. A fleeting shadow amongst all that exists in this vast universe. We have the ability to accomplish anything, truly anything, if we use our time wisely. Is this jar full? Is it full now? And how about now? Is the jar full now? Yes. Yeah, it is.
I have messaged you separately. You can open it from the chat box.
Now, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. Golf balls are the important things, your family, your friends, your health, and your passions. The pebbles are the other important things, your car, your job, your home. The sand is everything else. It's just the small stuff. Now, if you put the sand in the jar first, you won't have room for the pebbles or the golf balls. The same is true in life. If you spend all your energy and your time on the small stuff, you won't have time for all the really important things that matter to you. Pay attention to the things that are critical to your happiness. Take care of the golf balls.
Hello, what's
first.
happening? I can't hear anything.
Important things. Set your priorities, because everything
yes.
else
Is the link working?
is just sand.
Actually, ma'am, we're watching the video right now.
What is the bureau?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Watch it.
I'm glad you asked. It goes to show that no matter how full your life may seem to be, there's always room for a couple of beers with a friend.
Ma'am, the video is over now.
Okay. So can someone tell me what is the summary of this video?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Your name?
Ma'am, Anirudh Raj.
Hi, Anirudh. Hi.
Ma'am, in this video, he was telling that we should prioritize our important works. Then we should think about doing the other small stuff that doesn't matter, that are not that important. If we do the unimportant stuff first, then we won't have the energy and time to spend on the important stuff.
Very good.
Uh,
Nice. Very nicely summarized. You see, you have 4 or 5 different areas of your life. We all have 24/7. 24 hours, 7 days, 365 days. किसी के पास ज़्यादा time है? नहीं है. So, Mukesh Ambani is running the empire. Elon Musk has gone to space. They also have the same time with them. What we have, right? As engineers, from today till the rest of your life, you really need to know what are you prioritizing in your life. Everything is possible in this world. If you know how to prioritize it, if you know how to channelize it, and if you have an entrepreneurial mindset. Please take it as the only takeaway from this class. Okay? I have shown a lot of examples to inspire you. Okay, these guys have done this, these guys have done that. But if you have to take one takeaway from this entire class, it is this, that from today onwards, you have to give the priority to the things which are most important in your life. You have to make the effective use of the time, and you also should have an entrepreneurial mindset wherever you go. You have to own your action. You have to own your responsibility. You always have to have a curious mind. You should be courageous. You should be committed, and you should always try before you, even if you fail, you should give it a try. Right? Are you all clear? You have any questions, you can ask me.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, I have a simple question. In today's world, everybody don't want to work from starting from 6 to 9, and everybody have a luxurious life. But the problem is that the Indian parents won't support it. Do you have anything to suggest something like this?
Indians who don't support?
Indian parents won't support like giving business money or startup plans.
Okay, see, again you came to a point where everything comes to money. Okay, I'm in the startup industry for last 15 years. Okay, I have done 200 mentoring startups. Like I have mentored 200 startups so far. I run my 3 startups, myself. Okay, if you have an idea which never allow you to sleep at night, it doesn't matter who is approving and who is not approving. That is number one. You are so passionate about your idea. You are so confident about your idea. You so want to do that. It doesn't matter whether your parents are approving it or the world is approving it. You really think that all these people who have been to Elon Musk, their parents have approved it? Nobody approves. When you think off, when you do unconventional things, when you do not fall into tradition, people will never support you, and that's okay. Do you want support of people, or do you want to live your dream life and you want to do something that you're passionate about? That question you need to ask, number one. If the answer is yes, let me tell you, money is never a problem. So usually it's a myth in the startup world. They just think that if you do not get money, if you do not have funding, you cannot run a startup. That's wrong. That's a lie. Truth is, if your idea is so good, there are thousands of the people of the investors sitting with your money. You should have the right problem to solve. What I said, the Flipkart started with 2 lakhs. Answers your question, right? Those 2 guys at Flipkart with 2 lakhs.
Yes, ma'am.
The money is never a problem. They were working with, so when I left and started my own startup, my family was completely against it. They said, what are you doing? You are earning in crores and now you are leaving and you are just starting your own startup. But I could not do it anymore. I really felt like I want to do something my own. I never listened to them. That's okay. So the only thing that you have is the 4 things that we mentioned. What are the 4 things we mentioned?
We have to be confident to our idea, be courageous, and have the risk. We have to take the calculated risk.
Yes. If अगर आपके आइडिया में दम है, you are done. You will find out your way. Nobody can stop it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, if you have no other questions, we can close it here.
Any more questions, student? No more?
Okay, I wish you all the best. This is like the first day of your life. You are stepping into a new whole world, a very exciting world. I would love to see you all grow in life, be it a startup owner. Doesn't matter, you start your own company or you go for a job. Wherever you go, can you promise me that you will carry this entrepreneurial mindset with you all the time, the rest of your life? Yes, no, maybe? Very good. Like that.
Thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of NIT Manipur, We extend our heartfelt gratitude for sparing your valuable time and effort in inspiring these young minds. Thank you once again. A huge
Thank
round
you.
of applause for ma'am.
Good luck. All the best to you all. See you all. So it says don't wait for the opportunity, create it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.